This week on Bulldog Broadcast.
The House of Representatives is voting on impeachment this week. Find out what's next after the vote.
Then Jesus and I learned how various clubs at LCHS are helping during the holidays.
Then we get you in the holiday spirit with the Gingerbread house competition.
It's Monday, December 16th, and Bulldog Broadcast starts now.
The decorations are on the shelf. Everyone comes around to help. Everything is looking just right, surrounded by the Christmas lights. The 25th, just a couple weeks away, an exciting and joyful merry day.
Good morning, Bulldogs. I'm Jesus Acosta.
And I'm Jacqueline Reese. Welcome to this jolly edition of Bulldog Broadcast, your weekly news show here to enlighten, entertain, and educate.
We're here at Mesilla Plaza, where you're sure to get in the holiday spirit surrounded by all the lights and decorations.
While everyone else is getting into the Christmas spirit, the United States House of Representatives is moving forward with the impeachment of President Trump.
What does this mean for our country? And what's next for the president? Our PBS Student Reporter of the Year, Xavier Dominguez, has the answers.
On September 24, 2019, Speaker of the House of Representatives Nancy Pelosi made a statement that will leave a mark on U.S. history forever.
I'm announcing the House of Representatives moving forward with an official impeachment inquiry.
Big news, right? That means there's a chance our Commander-in-Chief, President Trump, will be removed from office before the next election. He will likely become the third U.S. president to ever be formally impeached. But impeachment doesn't necessarily mean removal. There's a long journey from the start of the impeachment process to the removal of the president. So how does impeachment work exactly? Well, after an official impeachment query is announced in the House, it moves to the House committees. These committees are groups within the House that write, edit, and vote on bills before they are moved to the House floor for a full vote. That's where we've been at for the past 2.5 months. Lawmakers in the House committees have been investigating what the president did exactly and how it may have been unconstitutional, and forming the articles of impeachment from that.
I'm directing our 6 committees to proceed with their investigations under that umbrella of impeachment inquiry. The president must be held accountable. No one is above the law.
On Friday, December 13th, we moved out of the committee stage when the Judiciary Committee passed 2 articles of impeachment. The first charge against Trump is abuse of power. This is for Trump attempting to exchange military aid to the country of Ukraine in return for having Ukraine investigate the family of his main political rival to help him in the 2020 election. The other charge is obstruction of Congress. This is for Trump blocking people in his administration for cooperating in the investigation.
When the House investigated and opened an impeachment inquiry, President Trump engaged in unprecedented, categorical, and indiscriminate defiance of the impeachment inquiry.
Now that we are past the committees, the full House of Representatives is expected to vote on impeachment this week. The vote is expected to pass with at least the majority that they need. But the impeachment process doesn't end there. Remember, impeaching a president does not mean he or she gets removed from office.
The House can gather all the relevant facts and consider whether to exercise its full Article 1 powers, including a constitutional power of the utmost gravity, approval of articles of impeachment.
After impeachment is passed by the House, the issue is moved to the Senate. The Senate will hold a trial to decide whether or not to actually remove the president from office. It will take 2/3 of the Senate, which is 67 votes, to convict and remove the president. There are 53 Republicans, 45 Democrats, and 2 independents in the Senate. That means that at least 20 Republican senators would have to vote against the president of their party, assuming that all Democrats and independents vote to convict. If Donald Trump is removed, Vice President Mike Pence will take his place. It is unlikely that enough senators will vote to convict the president, but regardless, it is important to stay informed about what's happening in our country. We will update you more as this story develops, but we encourage you to watch this historical trial in the Senate in January of 2020. Signing off for Bulldog Broadcast, I'm Xavier Dominguez, reporting.
Thank you, Xavier. The House is expected to vote on the impeachment on Wednesday, but that date may change.
You can watch the vote live on YouTube if you want to witness some changes happening in our government.
Speaking of changes, many students are adding a twist to their Christmas by helping kids in need.
Las Cruces High School had a giving tree here at school where students donated presents under the tree, waiting for them to be delivered.
This started originally 15 years ago when the MESA program basically started a toy drive as a community service project.
Children at Jardín de los Niños were helped this year as part of the giving tree. Each child had their own ornament on the giving tree, like Roman at 2 months old. There are presents from wall to wall.
I get just the joy of giving, but what I get more out of is the joy that other people get.
Miss Hamilton loves to see the excitement on the kids' faces.
Teachers, security guards, administration, secretaries, they all grab ornaments, they all participate. And so it's that coming together of Las Cruces High School to do something good for other people in our community. That's the best part of it.
That sounds like an awesome experience. And I'm so glad that we're helping kids for Christmas.
And I'm excited for Christmas in general. Maybe you still need to get into the holiday spirit a little.
To help with that, let's send it over to Aiden and Olivia, who put our culinary arts and theater students head-to-head, seeing who can make the best gingerbread houses.
Good morning, Bulldogs. I'm Olivia Pina.
And I'm Aiden Bush. Today we'll be challenging two teams, one professional and one amateur.
We're going to be seeing who can decorate the best gingerbread house.
They will both be given about 15 minutes on the clock to complete this challenge.
As you can see, we aren't the best, but we're going to see what our teams can do. Let's jump right in.
I'm Lorenzo.
I'm Martha.
Sophia.
I'm Alexis.
All right, and for your team, do you have a plan for your gingerbread house? Like, what are you going to decorate it as?
We've never decorated a gingerbread house before. We're looking at pictures. Inspiration.
Just to make it not fall because it keeps sliding.
All right, well, are you guys ready?
Lord.
Yeah.
No.
Our house is falling apart.
There.
Yeah.
Mueve que te mueve, 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 ese ritmo se mueve, se mueve, que te 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 mueve.
Professional baking.
Okay.
Where at?
Yeah, dude, it's theater against.
What do you mean we're at? Oh my god.
Where do you do professional baking at?
In Miss Campbell's class?
That's a thing? Like professional baking?
Yeah.
It's a class.
That's the name of the class.
Yeah.
Mueve que te mueve, 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 ese ritmo se mueve.
I feel like we have a higher chance of losing, and this is not a fair game.
Listen, your guys' house isn't even falling apart.
Ours is.
We've never built one of these before.
It's gonna fall.
I better not, Lorenzo. I'm blaming you.
That one's like slowly
I think we're good. I'm just gonna like put trees up here.
Mueve que te mueve, que te
Oh my
mueve.
god, hurry, Lorenzo.
I'm going.
It's okay.
What else to do?
2, 1.
Our trees
All right, guys.
A huge thanks to both our teams for being such good sports in this competition.
Hey, Olivia, we still have to pick a winner.
Sadly, that's not up to us. Go to our Twitter poll to voice your opinion on who won this competition at BBC LCHS.
Thanks for watching and happy holidays.
And Feliz Navidad.
Can you put this exact clip right here? Vote for us. Let's go.
Yeah, vote for us, not them.
Vote for us. We got sabotaged. So.
If you would have got here earlier, then.
Sabotage. Sure.
I mean, look at this.
Have you ever made a gingerbread house?
Yeah, but it was pretty bad. You?
I mean, the walls didn't cave in, so that's good.
The second gingerbread house I ever made fell off the table I was making it.
Wow. Now on to something less fun, finals week.
And this year, it's pretty crazy.
The dates are Tuesday, the 17th, all second periods will be testing. Then on Wednesday, all first and third periods will be testing. Thursday, all fourth and sixth periods will be testing. And Friday, all fifth and seventh periods will be testing. Remember, Friday is the half day.
And that's not the only unpleasant thing we have this week. Make sure to get your appeals in by December 18th. That's Wednesday. They're due. Don't be late. Do them now.
And after all of that, from 11:42 December 20th to January the 8th, we will be on winter break. So make sure to enjoy yourselves, dogs.
That's a lot to know. I think it's time for a break.
After the break, Mayfield football won't be in the same division anymore. What does that mean for Mayfield Cruces? Will it still happen? Stay tuned to find out.
Christmas to me is just spending time with family and friends and just taking a break and a vacation and just spending time with the people that I love.
Christmas for me is a lot about getting to spend time with family because we don't always get together, so Christmas is one holiday where we all get together and spend time.
I'm very fortunate because I get to go places and travel, and I get amazing presents from my family.
It really makes me realize how fortunate I am to have some of the stuff I do and how important family is and how some people don't have that.
Come on, come on.
You don't have to worry about being late back to class. Just order online or use the Dion's app on your phone and your food will be ready for you when you arrive. Come on down to Dion's on El Paseo with your student ID for the student special, which includes a one-topping slice of pizza and a medium drink, all for only $2.70.
Welcome back.
On to a story that's on everybody's mind.
Right. The question, will there be a Cruces Mayfield game next year?
Usually teams from different divisions don't play each other in New Mexico. Mayfield was moved from a 6A team, which is in our division, to a 5A team.
After she updates you on sports, Julissa Galaz will tell you what the future is on our very special rivalry game.
What's up, Bulldogs? And welcome back to this Christmas edition of Bulldog Sports. Volleyball finished their season 22-8 overall and 11-1 in district. Congratulations to Deanna Cifuentes for being named First Team All-State and to Christina Aguayo and Jacqueline McClure for being named Second Team All-State. Good luck to the rest of the team next season. Boys soccer fell short to La Cueva in the first round of state 3-2. They finished their season 13-8 overall and 8-4 in district. We can't wait to see what you dogs will do next season. Girls soccer wrapped up their season 11-9 overall and 6-6 in district. We wish you ladies the best of luck next year. Our football team beat Mayfield 21-18. Then they played Sandia for the first round of state where they won 51-7. Then they unfortunately fell to Rio Rancho 35-0. Congratulations on being named district champions and good luck next year. Boys basketball started off their season where they beat Franklin 50-46. Then they played Coronado winning 60-59 and came out victorious against Sandia 66-42. They will be playing Carlsbad on Friday. Good luck, dogs. Girls basketball season started as well, where they lost to Las Lunas 63-39. Then they beat Roswell 64-34. They will be traveling to Carlsbad on Friday. Good luck, ladies. As some of you may know, Mayfield is scheduled to move down to a 5A class rather than a 6A. I spoke to Leo Garcia, athletic director for Las Cruces High School, on how this may affect the Cruces versus Mayfield game in the future.
They don't meet that number. They're a 5A school for football for the next 2 years because they do 2-year blocks. And so it'll be for the next 2 years, and then we'll see what happens with the population when they do the student numbers again. It won't be a district game anymore, so there won't be playoff implications. There won't be the district championship on the line with them anymore and stuff. Some of the community members are upset. They're like, what happened to the rivalry? It's not going to be the same, The tradition is that we've always played them last game of the season at Aggie Memorial. It doesn't matter if they're 4A or 5A or 6A. We still got to line up, we still got to play them, and we're going to give them the best shot we've got.
Well, that's all I have for you this week, dogs. I'm Julissa Glass, and this has been Bulldog Sports.
Glad to know what's happening across town.
Before we end this week's show, as some of you may know, our teacher Justin Steigley's last day will be this Friday. We wish you lots of luck in Santa Fe.
Thank you for all the support you have given this program these last few years, Mr. Steigley. We can't wait to see the amazing things you will do in the future.
Well, I think that's it for this 20th anniversary and holiday edition of Bulldog Broadcast. I'm Jacqueline Reese.
And I'm Jesus Acosta. See you next year, dogs.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose.